So this is like the second or third video I've made today, and when things occur to me, I just have to say something about them. And right now, we don't have no snow. We've got rain getting ready to come here in Northern California, but the wind is whipping up like crazy, and we've got I have a little problem with my roof, and we've got a little shower curtain and some boards over it, just to, because when it gets really drenched, it leaks a little bit. But I just was doing some thinking, and you cannot live your life worried so much about the future that everything becomes a what if. Like if you had been sick before and you were scared to take a chance on any kind of a future because you didn't want someone to watch you, like if you had cancer or something, and you were going through chemo and you were doing really well, and you were single and you met someone and you were, say, younger, and they had young kids, and you didn't want to get involved because what if you got sick again, and the kids who got to love you had to watch you get sick? What if? Maybe you wanted to leave your job, and it was a job you went to school for and you'd done it for many years, and all of a sudden something pulled you out of that for a while, and you knew you had to go back to it, but your heart wasn't in it no more. Well, what if you decided to do something you'd always loved to do, like write children's books or draw or make clothes, make dresses, or something interesting like that? Well, you'd be taking a chance, you'd be taking a risk. But what if you didn't take the risk? What if you didn't take the chance? Life cannot be full of what ifs. What if it didn't work? What if I took this chance and I failed? We cannot live a life full of what if. What if tomorrow the whole world could blow up? Folks, if you're thinking about taking a chance on something, take that chance. Sometimes it isn't good to always think about every single little thing. You can always ask advice from other people that love you, the ones that have your best interest at heart. And what if you took a chance and you didn't think about something and you didn't do as well? Well, you could always make another decision. You could always choose to change it out, switch it up. I once was a corrections officer, and at the time, when I moved to Mississippi, I'd been doing it for 6 years. And when I finally quit, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Well, if I don't do this, what if I never get a good paying job again? What if? You can't live your life in what if. Sometimes you have to take a chance. You have to take a risk, because you could walk across the street tomorrow and get hit by a bus. I saw a video yesterday. Somebody posted it up and they said, this was me, and they had a little arrow, and the kid was standing by a bike rack, and he was just shuffling his feet waiting for the bus to come. He walked about 10 feet and a car suddenly came through and hit the bike rack where he was just standing. What if he hadn't moved? He did. But what if he hadn't have? Folks, you could get killed tomorrow. Don't let what ifs, especially if you're getting older, don't let what if stop you from living the best life possible, even if it's a risk. Because me doing my YouTube channel is a risk. I'm not making money off of it, but maybe sometime in the future I will. But what if I don't? I'm still having fun doing it, and I'm getting ready to be able to actually, this new job I'm getting, I will be able to help people and actually get paid for it. When before I used to give all my time and energy up to helping people that really didn't appreciate it. A few of them did. And of course, the kids that came across my path when my kids were young, kids always appreciate what you do for them, even if at a later date, or then they go and they do something stupid, but they appreciated it at that moment. But now I'll be able to help people and actually get a paycheck for it. So there's kind of a bonus on that. I'll be able to help people, which takes care of my inner wanting to help people. But at the same time, I'll have a paycheck for it, and I'm not going to apologize for it. It's not going to be a big paycheck, but I'll be able to help people that need the help and really will appreciate it. Then I might decide to go back and part-time drive a school bus, because I really enjoy driving my school bus. But Just like, selling my house and moving here. I took a big risk coming here, and I kicked a friend to the curb. But what if I'd have stayed in Mississippi? What if I hadn't made a choice to come here? I still don't know what the future holds, but I'm finding myself again. The past couple of months, since I left the hospital, I have been feeling, I've even told my daughter-in-law and my other two best friends about it, I am feeling more like myself than I have in a long time. I am feeling more, as a matter of fact, when I wake up in the middle of the night, my brain's zooming. I haven't had that happen in a long time. I woke up lonely, confused, upset for a long time over the past 2 years since Will passed away. Since my niece committed suicide in my house. I do not want those things, and then the friends I've kicked. I don't want those things to hold me back from living my best life. Or I don't want no what ifs to stop me. So here I am in my little camper, and the wind's blowing. The wind's blowing. The wind, we live in a valley. So when the wind comes down off the mountains and comes across the valley, trust me, this thing's been shaking. This is my little camper's not the biggest one here, but it's bigger than quite a few of the ones here, and it's still kind of rocky when the wind's blowing really hard. But I am feeling better and more like myself than I have in a long, long time, and I miss my family and friends back in Mississippi, and I have bouts of loneliness, but I'm beginning to feel like I haven't felt in a long time. I'm smiling more. I'm laughing more. I'm thinking of possibilities. What if I hadn't moved here and would have stayed in my house? I think I would have been more unhappy than the bouts of loneliness I get now, because this is a whole new start over. It's kind of like a do-over. It's a start over. And I'm feeling so much better and I feel like I'm finding me again. 59 years old, kids are grown, grandkids aren't nowhere close, and I love them. Guys, I love you. I know y'all look at my videos. I love each and every single one of you. I love my daughter-in-laws, I love my sons, I love my daughters. But I'm finding myself again. So what if you can't let those hold you back? I genuinely am feeling, now I'm actually starting to come up with ideas of what else can I do? What else can I do? But I'm not letting, what if this happens? What if, I'm not being as negative as I used to be. I'm not seeing downfall. I'm seeing possibilities. When was the last time you looked at something in your life and said, what are the possibilities? What are the possibilities? Not, well, what if I fail? What if I, and all the negative things. All the pesticism? I'm not sure I'm saying it right. Optimism is what I need to be, is what I'm focusing on. So folks, please don't let what if stop you. If you want to do something new with your life, if you want to do something different, something you haven't tried before, don't worry about the what if it goes wrong, what if I fail. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you from living your best life. I know I'm not. I'm starting over. I'm feeling the past couple of months being here by myself. I'm finding myself again. And my heart, everything is coming from the pureness of my heart. Don't let what if stop you. If you want to do something else in your life, do it. I am Lana Scott, Lighthouse. Be a light in the darkness, folks. Think of the possibilities.